And we are back live, courtesy of YouTube. I'm your host, Wishbone, for the remainder of the evening, and we are here with Metaphor Refantazio. On the last stream, we got to the end of the dungeon where we saw what was responsible for the disappearance of many children in this town, and it was very, very creepy to behold. It had a gaze which we had to shatter, shall we say. So we are very much into the daily life now.
Oh, of course the landslide had to do its thing, Wonder what something to do until things are back to normal. Look at someone to see you. Want to go look for them?
So I believe that's going to be Brigitte over in Grand Trad. So you can see we've got Brigitte wants to hang out with us, Maria does too, and then there's Katharina, who I don't know where she is. We've also got Moore, who wants me to increase more things. So these are all the ranks. These are the ones we don't yet have. So there's lots going on here, lots in the background. But I'm going to find out what's going on with Brigitte, because I notice there's an upwards arrow. That can only mean one thing. Let's go. Yeah, the Igniter Merchant based in Grand Trad.
I wonder if he'll come again. If he does.
Brigitte comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Now, if I'm in Grand Trad, I want to quickly take a detour to the church.
Now what am I to do?
Before talking with Brigitte, because I found some weapons which were, shall we say, potential to be blessed.
May God keep you.
And if they're blessed, they get more power.
Closure.
An elder. Closure, how may the church guide you? And good evening, Esther. I've seen you in there. You're glad to be here again. You've been working at a charity shop this morning. Your first weekend. That's awesome, mate. That's fantastic. Let's say, any particular one? What have you been doing? It sounds awesome either way. Yeah, so these are the items we have available to us. Ooh, that's nice. Unfortunately, it also means we have to use a lot of materials to get it, but it's worth it purely for the power boost. We've got the Investor's Abacus as well, which increases cost and strength of money skulls, whereas that decreases the cost of money skulls. So I can either spend less money to use the skills, or spend more and make them stronger. I'm a risk-reward kind of guy, but first... Oh, wow. Very nice. The Hellfire Fangs, which is for the Faker, that class, I believe. And normal attacks have Fire Affinity, which is pretty awesome. And then finally we have the Grandmaster's Staff, which basically increases strength of all magic. They're all amazing to have, but at some point if I find a Fire Demon, that could be useful. The risk of that, of course, is if you have fire on your weapons and they absorb fire, your attacks are useless. So there is a bit of a risk-reward to it, whereas that just makes it more powerful. So I'm going to go with the Abacus for now. Because we have the money for it, so we can't really get any others. Apart from the Fist of Salvation, we could get that, but we don't need it for now, so we will leave that be. Unless, what can we buy? We can buy Bombs of Life. Yes, they've proven quite useful actually. I'm going to get 10 of those. Ah, so it's not well known, it's an old charity where you are, but it's still awesome, mate. That's so cool. So it's nice to give back to the community and do that kind of thing. So awesome, mate. Well done to you. It's a great way to gain experience as well, because if you ever find yourself going for a more full-time job, a more permanent regular job, saying that you've worked for such a place means you not only have a great heart, but also that you're willing to work, you're reliable. So it makes you look really, really good. Well worth remembering that. Yes, the Abacus is the weapon that's used by the Merchant class, which is the skill that I've got currently at the moment on Flynn. Wow, that took a while to save, so let's go and hang out with Brigitte.
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. Have you come to work?
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets energy out of its system. You can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you've no questions, then get to it.
So we're going walking a dog. Oh, look at it. Isn't that cute? I know them my kitties, but Doggo seems to like Flynn.
I said the dog if anyone's seen him walked around the capital. No, it seems to have taken a liking to you.
But
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough to let your guard down.
What?
But that's what's cute about her.
but
Oh god, look at that expression from Brigitte. That's tsundere as anything, that really is.
Cuteness isn't enough to stay alive in this world.
hopeless.
I've never liked this thing. Ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too. Probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
It could have just given up and died, but I looked into its eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. Hate's a strong word. Why?
In those days,
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt, and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought, and I survived.
it's a living hell.
I don't need to voice like that, so itself.
Really?
I'd never have guessed to see what you are now.
Uh,
What am I doing? Talking to a child about this?
just a fantasy.
Just like that dog. I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
No.
Wait, I want to hear more.
Why?
And what will you do once you know? Are you really prepared for that information? No matter. While we're on the subject, one word of advice.
Listen.
The world is a bottomless hell, a bog of endless muck, and if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware there's a man in town tasked with exchanging mag, obtained from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you. Not just here in Grandtrad, but across the kingdom. I can sense Brigitte's attempts at kindness and trust.
Yay!
no pain can stop me now.
So the merchant now has the ability to inherit 2 skills. Whoop. Let me try that again. Unfortunately, I've just knocked my pop filter down. And not only that, but also increases the access to the Marg, which makes things a bit easier for selling and making money. More skills can now be inherited by the merchant lineage academia due to the effects of Shion's skill. The rate at which mag exchange is improved due to the effects of merchant's rate, and all is good.
Even then,
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. So what does the throne mean to you, really?
you there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do?
Honestly,
I want to save people like you, Brigitte.
I hated it.
If it were anyone else telling me that, I'd kill them where they stood. But for now, I'll restrain myself. I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you.
And the dogs just lay there like really obediently as well, like paws up and everything. Absolutely gorgeous.
time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yes, the age of a new king.
Hey,
A Thalmos appeared in the mine. It's too dangerous to keep mining while work going around, so the mines will lose their jobs if it sticks around.
I've heard talk of that as well. The beast is supposed to be held up in a location known as Man-Eater's Grotto. In these times, losing one's livelihood is often a matter of life and death, and there's no telling who might become the next direct victim of this Valmo.
I suppose.
So it'd be best to resolve the issue before the damage worsens.
Might there be a request at the recruitment center? Yes, there's another quest that we can take on, people. So let's take a look.
All right then.
Oh, by the way, you have a request to do soon.
I hear a voice.
Mister.
I'm the mister will come visit again.
Yeah, Maria wants to hang with me. And don't get me wrong.
Now,
That reminds me.
And don't get me wrong, I do want to hang out with her. However,
That reminds me. Actually.
but why?
I've got to be careful in what I decide to do here because I've only got limited time.
Take a look.
Now that the kidnappings are solved, I say life's gotten easier. If only by a smidge. Now then, any requests you'd like to take on? Let's have a look, see what we got. Ah, so we got the Rockworm Valmo in Man-Eater's Grotto. Informant in tavern in Thoroughfare should have more details. Okay.
What do you think of this?
I see.
Miners remind me of Grius. The location's changed, but we're still helping out miners all the same. Okay then, we're gonna help out, right, Flynn?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to hear. The location is southeast of Martira, a place now known as Man-Eater's Grotto. Comero's on your way. You may want to pay a visit just to make sure you're started up for the journey. I'm counting on you. It's life or death for the region. If even one industry goes out of business, it's not just ore that's found in that cave, but also precious gems that are sold at a premium. If you want to know more about the Valmo, just go through ask the Martira informant. Hate to put a reeve in their pocket though.
Hunting to you.
Bring me back the Alpha Rockworm Eye as proof of its defeat. I can't be handing out any rewards until you bring me that, so don't forget, alright?
Let's do it.
So that has no deadline either, so that's useful to know.
Ooh.
This must be the place. Manny's Grotto. Ugh, what a chilling name.
Yeah, we need to fight the Gobbon King at some point.
Thank you.
So let me quickly get into my actual... That's got no deadline, that's got no deadline. Ah, but hatching a plan does. So that's one we need to do. And that's in Camaro. That's useful. So the Pigeoneer asked us to buy a practical pigeon parcel in Camaro, a village west of Martira, and bring it to him. Okay. That's got 3 days left, and we need a day of travel to get there.
Why? Pardon?
Yeah, I can obviously do something with him as well. Right, for now, we'll save our game. That's what we'll do. And then from there, we're going to go and... I feel like taking on this beast, actually. I want to find out more, but first... Equipment-wise...
Now.
Ah, yes, I do have the Investor's Abacus, which is pretty nice, to say the least. Ah, an old inventor near us once knew is living in Camaro, so we need to go to there for him as well. So that's actually two. We can do two at once. Okay. Whereas that one is... Need to find the gunner archetype. I've not got access to that one. I don't even know which one that is, gunner. So I know there's someone who's going to be shooting at some point. Anyway. And he wants a practical pigeon parcel.
All right then. Where to? What now?
Right, how do I get there? Right, I know what I need to do. Go to the runner and select it from there.
Thanks.
We don't have the fast travel.
Very good. Very good indeed.
Oh yeah, you know, about how you went all the way to the giant sandworms nest that run out there. Maybe you got a bit of daredevil in you. Damn good show, Mr. Kennedy, and thanks to it, the same the kidnappers were resolved. Well, we're much obliged to you. Gauntlet runners sure are something special, eh?
Very good indeed.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
Yay, now I can select it.
Now then.
Now, how far do I run it then?
That's where you want to go.
The only nearest is looking for us there. Let's pay the place a visit for him.
That's interesting.
They should also have the goods we can't buy in regular cities here. Wanna go?
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back tonight?
But of course, as long as you don't dilly dally, that is.
Great. Let's move out.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
What to pick?
So while we spend time,
Think about spending mine. What are we to go by the window? Shall we spend some time reading this book?
yeah, go on, why not? Let's go and read.
What's that?
He stared up at the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon? At midday? No. Despite its cold, stony glows, was no moon, no star. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky, erected by Imperial beings.
Oh, yeah?
So he sees a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light's meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon? Or a pavilion built on Imperial beings?
Oh, that's right.
I think it's the pavilion.
Right?
Yeah, there's something dreamlike about people who live in the sky, isn't there? You think they have wings?
I feel like my imagination's improved after considering the possibilities. Yeah, by considering the city and the sky, we're talking about skyscrapers, basically.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd like to visit myself in a real place.
There's still more left to read in this book, so you'll pick up from there next time. Yes, how very Persona 4.
Lives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the Gauntlet Runner stops gently.
So we're going to a small farming town. Well, that's extremely anime. Look at that.
So,
This is the place. It is more barren than I imagined. The kind of village one would only visit in most dire circumstances, I'm sure.
Oh, come now. The air here is clean and there's no sign of been attacked by humans. Really, what more can you ask for? In fact, gazing out all this green, I find such peace. I can only think of raising my sword again.
fine.
Stroll, please.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? I found the village
That
shop.
reminds me.
By the way, do you want to ask about the old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Eurus is looking for?
Why don't Eurus lead the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion?
Who knows? I thought I heard him mutter something like, "Oh, Gil's probably dead," or something like that.
Hey,
Excuse me, there an old inventor living in this village?
An inventor? Hold on, you don't mean that Ishka Kojo with a bad leg? Well, I'll be damned! Never thought anyone would actually show up. Sorry to say, he passed away not too long ago, quite suddenly. But you knew him, did you? If so, here, this is for you. A glass almond. What is this? An igniter? I've never seen such a shape. Couldn't tell you. Haven't the foggiest what happens in Inventor's Head. He told me to give this to anyone who came asking about him. Heard he used to be famous in the royal capital, but he developed a fondness for this place in our sky burial ritual. Oh, let me give you this too.
That's...
What in blazes is this? I can't make out a single word. Where's a language like this come from?
No clue. Maybe Nearest knows.
This?
Either way, we'll tell him what we learned.
After I handed in what I got at the village, Neurus fell into silent inspection.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's all right.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic in my hands.
Well, that seems to have made his day. Look at that expression.
Some sort of power affecting the air around it. Trace amounts only. Something... a reaction. A reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I could just adapt this conduit here... Can't forget a masterpiece like this! I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
We wanted to help you out, Nurse.
Why, I'm very well touched. It positively chokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint. And that old fella seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Simply so, yes.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters. See here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions.
Yes, inventor's code.
Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
Yay!
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others.
Ooh, we're hunting for loot, potentially. Oh yes, always good.
Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics?
Yes, I'll find loot. I'll happily go loot hunting anytime, any place. Loot is good.
Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal.
And 8 in total? Does that equal 8 ranks? I think it does. We might be gaining a new confidant, and as he's an inventor, he could well be the missing gunner that I was talking about.
I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travel should be all it takes, so, please?
Right. Leave it to me.
Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
Yeah, there we go.
The free-hearted engineer, Neurus. Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner.
Called it.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
So we can now
Ready to
study.
kick my feet up, lad.
We can study the gunner archetype. And there we go. So that's another confidant found, or should I say a follower found. And yeah, so the gunner archetype, and oh wow, it's got a rocket launcher. That's not a gunner. That's something whole new level. I'm interested to see what actually that.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
This one's important.
Ah, so now we've got no deadline. Find all of the inventors. Relics, and essentially what we're looking to do is look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with the search. So we can just come and take a look.
I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers.
Oh, nice. That's convenient.
I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
Yeah, definitely. So Gallica will sometimes find she's detected a relic when you're at the entrance of a dungeon. And if that happens, make sure... Oh, so we might find these actually in the dungeons. Oh, excellent. So we have more reason to dungeon crawl and explore, people. As if I need any excuse to do that, but we're doing it anyway.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
So he left Neurus to be immersed in his work and returned to the village with Gallica. This is a chance now. So are we actually going to get to see this town, or are we just going to? Are we only going to use the options? As ever, 'tis a calm, peaceful place. This village. That's its charm, isn't it? Indeed. Let's take this time to relax and stretch our wings a bit, shall we?
Okay then.
Let's stop by the shop since we're already there.
That reminds me.
By the way, would you to buy a practical pigeon parcel? I wonder if they sell that here.
I'm sure they do. Well, if they do, I'm not seeing it, unless... Ah, there it is. Thank you. I'll buy that. That allows me to complete a quest. In terms of these, we now have the Fleeting Fountain of Youth. Ah, if you use it while bathing, you can increase your agility by 2. But there appears to be a limited stock of them. I like that if you've got a load of money, you can't just break the game by spending all of it. I actually think that's a really clever feature. And then we have Argo sugar. Ah, so it's a cooking ingredient. Okay, I'll buy 5 of those. And the best are, they got the Magla pills. They're useful. There's not many of them we can buy. So that's something that's very similar to Final Fantasy 16, where your items are limited. I quite liked it as a way of balancing the difficulty. It was a good way of evolving your... So all of these are great. Like, these are prevent paralysis and rage. They will come in handy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I've accidentally equipped on my character. Oh well, no matter. Ah, I've not got many of these. So I'll buy those too. Yep, okay, cool. Nice one. Meantime. Oh look, I can sell those. That's kind of convenient. So...
Now then.
Trying to see if there's anything that I've got an abundant amount of that I can get rid of. Just let's see there, I've got 99 fire fangs. But they could come in handy to get a press turn, so I'm going to keep them. Even if the spell itself is weak as anything, it'll get us a chance to be able to essentially break through and get a press turn without having to give up a turn, so that's quite clever. So some of these I should sell.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
See, I've got better ones. But I don't want to sell them all.
Now then. Now then.
Yeah, that'll do. Save those. That's one that's very that can purified, so we're not getting rid of that one. That one has been purified. I can sell at least one of you.
Now then.
Gotta keep that because it's needed. Nice. Yeah, see, he's got the katana already, so I don't want to get rid of it. Then there's the Damascus daggers. Oh, they can be purified, and they were actually very good, so I want to keep them. However, I can get rid of at least one of those if I want to. But I'm not going to.
Now then.
Might as well make some money back.
Well, we got what we came for. What should we do now?
Okay then.
You gonna use teleportation magic? Okay, let's get going.
The thing is, if we're teleported, why does it use up time? You'll still have free time at night as long as you haven't gone into a dungeon during the day. That's right, yeah. So we've got time now to do whatever we want at night. And there might be some stuff out here that's useful.
Let's go.
I have reportable quests, so I can deal with that firstly. And then I can also go to see more and look to cash in this new archetype, the Gunner, just to see what it's like.
Hello,
Is that a practical pigeon parcel? Oh, you really got it for me?
Stupendous.
Thank goodness. I'll put these in an incubator right away. The magic ignite will hatch in a snap. Our requisition pigeons are being used to relay news about the tournament. I can't tell you much of a pain in the arse it's been for our city. If we got to have a new king, I hope there'll at least be somebody who'll put a stop to these pushy nobles, ruining our lives over the whims.
Saved my ass.
Oh, well, for the time being, these eggs should take care of our needs and then some. I really must thank you.
Mission accomplished.
Yay! And we got invincible noodles, whatever that is. And some money as well, which is always good. Oh, yes, our popularity.
Amazing.
Wow, you sure you're okay giving us that much?
Ah, brilliant.
I insist. These pigeons are the lifeblood of the city. Everyone was very generous in pitching in.
Right then.
If anything comes up again, you'll be the first person to look for.
Why, you?
Hey, we're happy to help. We're not exactly an odd jobs agency. Unless the pay's good.
Take a look.
I don't think that, yeah, I can't cash them in yet because I need to complete them. I've not done it yet.
Thank you.
I can't cash in what I haven't done, let's be honest here, people. That would be an unexpected boost. Not that I'd be complaining. Yeah, so we can listen to the all the other people for their stories, which is always good. We can gain some courage.
All right then.
Or we can also...
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine. I've already read that one. Ah, yeah, Heis May's new. I've not actually spoken to him. I get the feeling he's not about. I need to push myself harder. Ah, so my eloquence isn't high enough. Oh, I hate that. They're gonna hang with Maria. Don't feel anything right now, fair enough. And then he's gonna meet us in the next town over, so I don't think I've got anyone I can deal with at the moment.
Pardon?
Right, first of all,
Now, where
let's go and talk to more. Let's go to Academia.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
it would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here.
I will do, but first of all,
Its fur is so soft and clean. Makes me curious how it takes care of it.
from my understanding, kitties like to clean themselves.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
And as we can see, what are the actual benefits of it? Oh, wow. That looks pretty awesome. Employs long-range pierce attacks in from the back row and also deals status ailments. That's pretty awesome. It's weak to slash, so that's the only problem. If there's enemies that are around that you can slash it, it's not so helpful.
Fascinating.
The Gunner. This is the archetype you sensed from Neura's way of life.
Right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the trailblazer who uses technology and innovation to forge a path forward in the name of the people it would serve and harden.
All right.
1500 mag is required to channel the Gunner for the first time. Would you like to your ally to unlock it?
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, I want to entrust Hulkenberg with his power.
Of course.
Then let us hear, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honoured creed, take new form as a Gunner.
I see.
So this is the power of the Gunner. Should an enemy enter my sights, I shall pierce it through. Leave the rear to me. Such support is a basic component of my unit.
Oh,
Well, well, I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. I am very pleased my own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
Oh, cheers.
To greater heights.
Ah, so they get the crossbow ones. That makes sense. Alright, okay, I will look to improve your weapon. Meanwhile, for skill inheritance, I'm wondering if there's one for slash. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. How you doing? You say you made it for an hour. How's everyone doing? So far, it's all good. That's our new gunner form that I've unlocked. I managed to essentially find out what's going on with Neuras, and that unlocked it. We unlocked the new archetype. So now what I'm trying to do, it has a weakness to slash, so I'm trying to see if I've got any way to defend it. And unfortunately, it appears I don't, which is annoying. With that in mind then, automatically increasing guard, that's pretty awesome. Increase allies defense, first aid. I think, to be honest, that one that has auto defense increase, guard law.
all right.
It's expensive, but it's worth it. Yeah, so that's the gunner, which is somewhat interesting. Yes, I can now get the Magic Knight if I like. I've already got that one unlocked, so I just need to do it. Then there's that one, the Faker, which I've yet to actually do.
I see.
Which has 2 weaknesses. That's a huge problem, but check it out. Look at all those skills. Look at all of those debuffs. That's worth mastering purely to inherit Dikaja, Rakunda, Turunda, Secunda, and Makarakan. That's pretty awesome.
Fascinating.
I'm not going to switch it,
This right here.
because I've got an idea for that one.
All right.
Yes, we'll awaken it.
I'm counting on you.
It also looks like a Joker, doesn't it? Like that pose. It's almost like a in fact, it is a jester. That's exactly what it is. It's a jester.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honoured creed, take new form as a Faker.
Yeah, that is a jester, big time.
O worthy heart, it tampers anxiety into strength.
If thou art prepared to embrace the unknown and sow chaos in thy opponent's hearts, I shall bestow upon the our soul, the soul of the Faker.
So this is the power of the Faker, a fascinating power that befuddles enemies. There's a lot to test out. I may even have fun.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that one just yet. I'm not changing the archetype. So we now unlocked that one. Meanwhile, yep, the gunner is waiting for us. That's pretty cool. So there's all these. Oh, the thief. We've already got that one. So because of Heismay. So I need to at some point do this with everybody. Unlock all theirs and get them learning them. That's his form of the Seeker. So while it's cool they all have slightly different looks, they don't really change much. I'll unlock, because I've not studied it and it has access to that one. I've already got that one unlocked. What am I doing? Right, never mind.
True to form.
I take it you finished studying the gunner for me. I could stand to learn from such an insatiable spirit of inquiry.
I haven't started studying it. What are you talking about?
Incredible.
Huh? I'm not going to say no, but I haven't studied it. What are you doing?
All right.
Our imagination is increasing by the day, people. I do need to get my eloquence up.
Well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
So he is. Thanks to him, my thoughts are finally in order. While researching, I looked into where this place might truly be. But I suspect we must also consider why it was that the king imprisoned me here in the first place. Most likely, it was because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would prefer to remain buried.
What?
What do you mean by truth?
All right.
Archetypes were forbidden by sanctism to begin with. It's a mighty power after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden.
Yeah, you're saying that Moore is linked to the prince. More, it makes sense, doesn't it, Queen? Or it could even be that Moore's a facet of him or something.
Presumably, the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. And so I continued my research day after day, with no results to show for it, stuck in this place, continuing on in circles, just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth, those days were some of the hardest I've known. How can a man endure such failure and solitude and remain sane?
But...
However, through my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you. You, who shares my dearest ideals. I doubt the king could have expected such a twist as this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn.
It's conceivable.
Only when my research on archetypes or on transformation magic is complete and immaculate, only then I escape this king's curse and leave this place.
Yeah, escaping the king's curse. Which, right at the moment, the prince is cursed. Freeing Moore will free the prince. That makes sense. I mean, if he gains all knowledge and is the final boss, that'd be... well... following form, we've seen it before, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're right on that one, Queen.
Right.
Then I'll help you.
Oh.
The longer I dwell in this lonely place, the more your words of support touch my heart.
Regards.
I will count on you as before, as a comrade in vision and in ambition.
I can feel Moore's deep gratitude and trust.
The scholar in search of utopia. More, within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
You are the key to escape.
We can now get the Magic Seeker. Very nice. And now watch the prince be the final villain. That'd make sense too. Yep, so I can now unlock the second level of the Seeker, which is awesome.
Now then.
Ah, this foreign joy. The course is through me, but you need an empower to oppose more hardships. Study the embodiment of the merchant.
I already have.
The growth of a heroic embodiment will refine your virtues in turn. I hope this task will prove meaningful to you.
This one's important.
I've skipped it. I've already done it.
I have faith in you.
I believe in you. I trust you will fulfill your promise to me.
Yeah, I will, because I already have. I've already done it. I'm a merchant rank 20.
You don't say.
See, the game even had a script for it. It's gone straight to the next scene.
Ah, already cultivated the merchant, have you? Another task done. At this rate, you'll be able to stand against Luis, nemesis to our ideals.
Incredible.
All right.
Yeah, another 4 to imagination.
Not only that,
Thanks to you, I've recalled an important memory. It concerns the fantasy novel. Oh, I want to hear this. Tell us, what did you remember? I was once on a journey myself, like you. I passed through many different cities in the course of my travels.
in truth,
As I journeyed, I wrote experiences, and this travelogue became the foundation of my fantasy novel.
Hey.
I thought as much.
Yes.
That fantasy novel is all the hopes and dreams of my travels made manifest. I've also learned and endured painful truths. They've served to remind me just how important dreams are to our lives. If that novel has been a source of support for you, the pain of writing it was worth it.
Right.
It's helped me through a lot.
Thank you.
I am most glad to hear it. In truth, this is the first time I've met a reader of my work. Still, how nostalgic. I had completely forgotten of my travels. I wonder if those I met in the outside world then are all faring well. I hope one day I may live beneath the same sky as them once more.
but
I shudder to think of the eternal solitude you saved me from. That I can feel like a semblance of myself again is all thanks to you. At first, my reasons were purely selfish, but now I'd like to be of help to you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
I sense Moore's thoughtfulness and trust from the warm look in his eyes. A double rank up.
may fortune favor
Ability
your journey.
forecast. We can now preview all abilities for followers from the... What does that mean, preview all abilities? You can now check all the followers even before acquisition in the main menu. Ah!
Truly, you seem like a subject worthy of research yourself, eh?
Now then,
Let us widen our scope for the next research task by expanding your studies to a larger variety of archetypes. Seek more heroic embodiments and absorb their lessons. In doing so, your own virtues will become even more prominent.
This one's important.
I need to challenge Louis that we should study 15 different Oh, 15! Seeker, Merchant. Oh. I keep knocking my filter down. Seeker, Merchant, Warrior, Knight Warrior, Knight, Mage Knight, Thief, Merchant, Healer. We've already studied quite a lot.
I can hardly wait.
I wonder what I'll remember next. My research isn't the only thing I look forward to now. My memory itself is a prize to be unveiled.
Yeah, I did say merchant twice. I realised. I knocked it down. Yeah, so here we go. We can find out for sure. So, oh, right, yeah. So for Flynn, we've studied one. I need to finish the wizard off. I've not done that one yet. Then we've got... Oh, speaking of that.
I see.
So, resist wind, still weak to fire, but now gains even more moves, including one called Vitalgia, and comes equipped with Tarakarja, which is pretty awesome.
Fascinating.
The Magic Seeker. This is the archetype that I've come to govern after having met you.
And why has he got a sword which looks like the bow of a violin? Is it just me? It looks like a sword which has got a violin's bow.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the adept traveler, a seeker of wisdom, who endures countless tribulations in the name of a better future. 7,200 mag is required to channel the Magic Seeker for the first time. Do you want to awaken it?
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. My shared resolve and honored creed take new form as an adept seeker. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength greater still, if thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the seeker. So this is the magic seeker's soul. I shall continue to use this sword and my new magic to its fullest. The seeker's journey isn't over. Yeah. Well, well, I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. I am very pleased my own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
More heroes, leap of
New
light.
skills, new possibilities.
So we can, our weapon power will drop, but we will get new abilities, which is kind of cool. Yeah, we've got the first. So we got, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $13. So there's only 2 more needed. And the ones that we haven't studied at all. So that's the thing. So there are 2 more to find. If they unlock 2 more archetypes, whether it's through leveling the actual rankings up or not is another matter. But you see, for that one I need to get Maria to rank 3, and that'll be another one we can unlock. Because we've also got in the merchant class, we've got that one, but that one's not. We've got to get her all the way to the end, so the other one's unknown. It's expensive, and we need to get her all the way to level 8. So that's right for the end. And with the same here as well for the faker. Yeah, you can see he needs to get all the way to rank 8 with him. So it's only these ones in the middle that are much use to us. Yeah, so we need to get her up as well, Katharina. And that one we need to complete him to rank 7, so we're doing alright actually. Cool, okay. Let's get out of here. Except for one final thing. I've got 2 slots available. Now he's weak to wind. So I'm trying to see if I can find. See, I can now equip Blizzard for extra magic damage. Candera, Madoon, Gold attack. Chance of inflicting forget, and turn icons are removed or added at random. So it's a random spell. You might be able to cast a status effect, and turn icons can be added or removed. Is that to us or to the opposition? I don't know. Basically, it's a chaos move. That's all it is. Yeah, so it looks like all I can do here is deal with other things. So I think so now
Alright.
we'll put that on there. That's 2,400 mag. We'll have that. And then at the same time, we're also going to have drains MP from enemy to restore our own.
I have a few skills.
That'll be useful. Definitely. And then for him, I can set one move. He's weak to slash, from what I understand. Yep, slash and wind. I've not got a slash resistance, sadly, but what I can do, I've got strike dash. It'd be nice if I had that, but I don't. So slash boost, I've got fire dodge. So that could be useful for any enemies that are weak against fire. How are any of them weak to fire? That one's weak to strike. I could have really used that. Never mind. Ah! Merchant's weak to fire. I'm sure I just saw fire dodge. Where's it gone? Unless it's only certain characters, unless it's certain ones that can get it. And if that's the case, that's annoying. It's really annoying. Right, okay, before we go. It has to be done.
Makes me curious how he takes care of it.
Yes. How do kitties take care of their fur? Very fastidiously, from what I've seen. What I've seen of kitties, they are fastidious for making sure their fur is soft and clean.
You wish to leave this place?
Come again, won't you?
Then I bid you farewell and good luck.
But why?
I need to get my eloquence up, because by getting my eloquence up, I'll be able to increase the chance of getting the follower from Heismay. He currently won't talk to me. But there we are. Our popularity is slightly increased. We're 486 now.
I know we're still a little bit of spotlight, but remember the purpose of ours is to break the prince's curse.
It might be, but if I can be king, I'm going to be king.
Lovely.
Trying to find somewhere I can raise my eloquence. Ah, here we go. Someone's... Candidates from the tournament, eh? You made quite a trick coming this far out this way.
Freedom, I say!
As your king, I swear to abolish taxes, laws, taxes, and anything else that restricts our freedom will be abolished.
Oh, yeah?
Those to be wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your word up against theirs in a debate? If you can make them see the future you're envisioning, I'm sure you'll win some favor. Easier said than done, but that's to you. You can't miss this chance.
Go, we're going to enter a debate, people. We're going to play Danganronpa. Here we go.
If it goes well, you might even get some donations. Want to give it a shot?
Here we go.
Oh my, how interesting.
Huh. Are you not the candidate who caused a ruckus at the opening ceremony? I hear you'll help anyone in need. A bit starry-eyed, I'd say. But perhaps you come to pitch your ideals against mine. Ha ha! Of course I encourage you to exercise your freedoms and challenge me.
Are you tired of being oppressed?
Hear me! Are we not all entitled to the sweat of our own brow? Why then do we accept the tyranny known as taxes? It is theft by another name, used to fund the machinations of the elite. What should benefit the poor lines the pockets of the powerful instead.
Freedom, I say!
Why should the fruits of our blood, sweat, and tears make the fattened swine grow fatter still? The system must be abolished. He's right. My earnings should go to me and me alone.
I don't want any taxes as much as the next bloke. Well, this may not work out as he thinks it will.
Come on, just play it.
Not so!
To live in a good country, we must contribute to it.
Why be oppressed by taxes when the country can be sustained entirely by trade and private business? Public programs are a scourge. Yeah, tell him, Roger. No one's got you beat when it comes to the economy.
The boy's made a good point, but Roger is talking circles around him.
Interesting. I wonder. Unfortunately, you have much to learn.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright.
Yeah, he might have done, but you know what? We're safe scumming that one. I can just reload.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws near.
I've got to skip through this crap first. So obviously, taxes benefit us is not the answer. No, it suggests taxes benefit us all, but that doesn't sound good. So maybe only the rich think that way, kind of thing. All we have to do is quickly reload. We were actually literally in the study, so all we need to do is back out. That easy.
Oh,
Yeah, we do. That's fine. And this time, what I'll do is I'll actually save right outside, so we don't have to worry about that again. It might well be one where you can't win, because our skills are that low, we might only have basic options. Remember how in some games they have like an extra option that if you try and do it, it says, you've not unlocked it yet. It might be a bit like that. But I like experiments, so we've seen one outcome. Apparently, but even though my point, I think made perfect sense. Admittedly though, I'm not a fan of taxes either. Purely because they're not enforced properly. There are some, like, people and companies that get away with paying next to nothing.
Talking nonsense, you are. Freedom!
Oh, yeah?
We'll just skip through that quickly.
Oh my, how it... Are you tired? Freedom,
Yeah, okay. Well, we know the middle option's not a good one.
No.
Will that taxes will only benefit those who are already rich?
No.
Entirely untrue, even though at least the honest workers has felt the sting of the tax collector's avarice. He's right, I'm tired of paying the tax before I can pay my own needs. Ah, well there we go, so that's definitely the wrong answer. So it is the bottom one after all. It seems too bizarre. Yeah, it's fine. But it's still got a score boost. I like being able to scum, it's great. You don't have to stick with it, you can just go, yeah, I don't like that outcome. I'm rewinding. Apparently, the remake of Persona 3 has that feature where you can actually rewind the day. You can go back in time one day, apparently. I've not played it, so I don't know, but it's something I heard. Which would be an interesting feature. It'd be funny if the game caught you trying to scum and cheated. You know, it caught you were trying to scum it.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Okay, we'll try it again. Yep. Let's try the bottom one. I'm interested to see what the difference is going to be. I wonder if it's going to be all three have failed.
Oh my, how
Okay.
Are you tired of...
Because this might... winning over hit might also unlock something. We'll see.
Freedom, I say!
No, you can't. You can't. If you hit the option button to skip, it's the skip button. So, no, you can't. I get the feeling they already thought of that one, Queen. That would be abused. Even though I'm abusing another option right now. Right, let's go with the benefit of the law one.
Please listen.
Taxing it out a one-way street. They benefit all in the long run.
What?
You mean we must all fund this Commonwealth insurance? No! It is a personal failing if your financial reserves cannot sustain you in hardship. So in an emergency, only the rich folks who have been hoarding money are going to survive? Taxation to fund a world where everyone helps one another. A bit on the nose, but it sounds like something a Hero King would come up with. Brilliant!
Well, well, look at you.
Damn, have I truly lost this? Well, I'll give you credit for your performance today. Haha. Now let's see, is it still 3-1?
I knew it!
It was a great debate just now. You left the other candidate speechless. The people appreciate what you said. They want to show you the support we're giving you a little something.
Yeah, I got 2,500 credits.
For me?
And doesn't it feel like you improved your eloquence and imagination from this too?
All right.
Oh, we got 4 to eloquence, so we got a much higher boost. Hey, that raised our popularity
Time
too.
marches on, and the age of a new king
So it's definitely
draws near.
worth using that feature, people. Yeah, the imagination boosted by 1 on all 3. Right, I want to see now if I can go and see Maria. Because she might be in a position to move forward. And if so, I might be able to unlock a new archetype. Ah, so Bardon wants to talk to me as well. How many days have I got left? 7.
That reminds me.
Right, I've got a save. So because I've got a save, so Stroll thinks I'm gonna. Oh, good lord! And then there's Maria. She can unlock a new archetype. I think I'm gonna go for her for now. The Nanako.
Mister?
I wonder if Mister will come visit again.
Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go tack with her. Ah, so she's waiting outside the tavern now, is she?
Mister.
Oh, mister, you're here.
That reminds me, I have Neurus's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave one to her. So that's pretty awesome. Gave the Midnight Sun Sands drawing to Maria.
Oh,
Wow, the desert is all white. Is that a big building? Huh? That's a worm's skin?
I told Maria about all the memories I made.
I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grandtrad.
thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang her up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
You know, there's so much I want to tell you. Oh, I have to go shopping now.
Really?
Yay, thank you.
Yeah, this basically is the is the Narnikov social link, isn't it?
You see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders and I feel like a big grown-up.
In that case,
Why don't we buy some flowers?
Wow.
Ooh, can we? Oh, I think it'd make Miss Fabienne really happy if we decorated the inn with them.
Huh?
Excuse me? Are you okay? Maybe. Are you hungry? I still have some bread.
hey,
Hey, you can't sleep here. You're dragging your filth all over the road.
You're shaking. Here, maybe some bread will make you feel better.
That's the chart from that Parapus Inn. You know, the half-blood.
Dear me.
Feeding scraps to a disgusting stray. Flynn glares at them and they walk off.
it'll be fine.
Don't let her talk bother you.
Yeah.
Okay. It's me? Are you sure? You look hungry. Where's your house? Don't have one. The family, they're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I'd died with Mum and everyone else. Are you crying? I die. Hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Am I going to end up like that boy?
No.
Because my family is all gone too. Just like him.
Oh, God. That's a hard one to choose, isn't it? That's really hard. I mean, Fabienne was there with her all along, but why do I get the feeling that if I choose that, it's like I'm dismissing her? I don't know if it's just me. Something about this feels like a trap. You know, if you choose Fabienne, the logic approach, because she's been with her all this time, and she's been caring for her. It almost sounds like in the eyes of a child you're saying, but you know, I'm not good enough for you, if you know what I mean. Yeah, as you say, Queen, exactly. This is a proper up-in-the-air choice. This is nasty. Well, I'm going to bite the bullet.
Listen,
You have me.
Really?
So you'll stay with me? Oh, but don't you and your friends need to do stuff that's far away? Maybe you could take me with you. You should take me along. I want to go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good.
fine by me.
Someday we'll go together.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how I can help though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne. She's the only one I can stay with now. So I have to show her that I'm a good girl.
No,
You're already a good kid, Maria, just as you are now. I want to make Miss Fabienne happy. There's got to be something else I can do.
So then...
Oh, she's always busy, so I can help out lots. I'm gonna talk to you, mister. My stomach doesn't feel like it's all in knots anymore. Okay then, you come back soon, right?
I can sense Maria's devotion and the wholehearted trust she has for me. I think we got away with that one, people.
She.
The pure-hearted maiden Maria, who presides over the heroic embodiment of the healer. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, cherish this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
It's a promise.
We can now study the cleric. Nice. So we have the cleric, and I imagine it's got more skills can be inherited by the healer mage.
Yeah.
I should go back before Miss Fabienne gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay?
And she just gave me some money as well, apparently.
What now?
Not what I wanted to do. I do actually want to speak to that well-informed man, because he's going to have some information for a side quest.
What you want to know?
I'll put a little discount on my intel for Idol's Day. Not like I have to, but will make keep my customers happy too.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Southeast of this town is the Man-Eater's Grotto. Many people go there, yet startlingly few ever come back. Which is how the place got its name. Deep within that place dwells the alpha rotworm Valmo. Now apparently that's the leader of the Valmo pack, and rumour has it there's several of them there.
Here's the real skin.
Even if you slay one, they call for another immediately. So if you want to make an end of it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Apparently they're weak to ice. They may be sturdy, but they're vulnerable to the cold. Other than that, there's also the other critters like bugs and flower monsters. Careful with those, since they'll try to paralyse you. You know about the village on the road to the cave? There's still equipment there to prevent paralysis. Well, prepare yourself well and then go, is all I'm saying. Buy some more information from me when you get back, eh? I received a scrap of paper. So basically, it's ice and paralysis. Meanwhile, the secret of Kriegante Castle. Oh. We don't need it anymore, apparently. Okay, fair enough.
You?
You're planning on travelling, but sure have an eye on the weather. You'll find out quickly if you're in a bind if the fight with enemies is staying aware of your surroundings. Monsters become much stronger in bad weather. Skills that would have brought them to their knees normally won't even make them flinch when this happens.
That means...
So won't be able to exploit enemies' weaknesses in bad weather? Damn. But then again, fighting in such tough conditions will help us become stronger, right?
All right, Gem 4.
Well, if anyone can handle it, it's you lot. If you want to plan your training around the weather, ask the fortune teller. Their forecast will cost you, however. Why can't I just ask the weather fan on the roof?
What now?
Why can't I just ask the person who wants to be a weather reporter in the future? That'd be so much easier.
Pleasure to see you.
I've already read all those. We ought to thank Barden. We ought to have made it this far without his help. Even the Unipillism is rather pleasant. Though I must say sandworm and cuisine doesn't belong in the same sentence.
I'm just...
Come now.
Ah, that hides me. Mature in most respects, yes, but he has the pickiness of a child. The other day I made recommendation of a sumptuous Martyrian delicacy. Yet he insisted he would never ever eat bugs. His loss, really.
I'm just... incredulous.
Who are you and what do you want?
What are you playing at?
Please refrain from speaking to me. I'm trying to concentrate and cannot afford petty. Well, an elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
What?
Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chef who once served His Royal Majesty. otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Whoa.
That's, quite the title. But you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take it you don't work there anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your taste must be pedestrian. Hey, rude! For your information, we collect our own ingredients, and we got pretty good in the kitchen.
Okay.
Indeed. I wondered if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I'd appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 reeve an appropriate reward? I'll also add in some of my high-quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties, a dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirits after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you?
Lovely, that.
Such confidence! Perhaps you're capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I may actively support your candidacy.
Okay.
A dish using local specialties. Oh, how about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned? Does she mean something that's soft and fluffy? Maybe she's got recipes that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot.
So I need to prepare food which is mellow milk.
Yeah.
Sounds tough, but we can pull it off. We'll get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish you'll be raving off for days.
So how do I do that then? Well, first of all, I need to get into the kitchen and then see if I can get the recipe for it.
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't think I've got mellow milk. Oh, meantime, while I've got the chance,
Now, where was I?
I'm going to quickly get this archetype studied. The cleric.
Fascinating.
So you've a new archetype, have you? I expected nothing less. Please do not hesitate to inform me when you wish to study it.
But first,
Petting him is soothing in love itself. I don't forget the hustle of the outside world, even if only for a moment.
yes, I need no excuses to stroke a
Make
kitty.
yourself at home.
I need no excuse. Yes, in addition to light magic, it also learns revival magic. That's awesome.
I see.
So it comes with Hammer On, learns Medika, Rakam, Ridnie, whatever that is, Godly Blessing, and Samarikam. Very nice. Samarikam is an awesome one. We want that.
Fascinating.
The cleric. This is the archetype you sense from Maria's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the adept devotee, a holy one whose healing powers inspire strength in all life and can even close death's door. 8,100 bag is required to channel the cleric for the first time. Do you want to awaken it?
I'm counting on you.
That's the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept healer.
But tomorrow I'm going to talk with Bard and find out what's going on. That mace is awesome. I like that design, actually.
I see.
So it's the power of the cleric's soul. Power of healing and light will save my friends. I will save others. For anyone in need, I will do all in my power.
I found new power.
Yep, so I'm not going to touch that just yet.
You don't say.
Oh. I guess I have studied 15.
You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've ever had.
Incredible.
Well, that was unexpected. We completed another quest for him. We got 5 Heroes Leaf of Light, and our imagination increased as well. Very nice. Our imagination is getting closer to level 3.
Did I?
Just now. No. Impossible.
What?
Are you alright?
Not quite.
Nothing. I just recalled memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? A memory long ago. My time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people.
It'll be fine.
But you do, don't you? Indeed. Should I deny my better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well. And that is the last thing I want.
It makes sense, wouldn't it, Queen? Yeah, it really would.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry. I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately, I have felt that my research may actually be by another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten.
Just trust me.
I won't ever betray you.
I thank you.
I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. My apologies. Didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say.
I can sense Moore's gratitude, trust, and dependence on me. That's up to rank 5 already.
Often I find your words
So the Seeker can now have 3 skills. Very nice. So we can now inherit more skills.
Well then.
Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the Commander, the General. If you haven't acquired the General yet, I suggest making a connection with the captain of the old cart in the old castle town. I'm sure this will prove a valuable source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say.
This one's important.
Yep, there's no deadline. And apparently it's a okay, so we get more Heroes Leaf of Light. And
I
more...
can depend only on you.
I would be more happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in.
We got a little more money for that as well. And because we've got 3 skills, we can now inherit for the Seeker. We've got for Magic Seeker, we've got a 3rd slot. We have Dark Sword, which is weak physical and may inflict slash. Ground slash to all enemies. Strike damage, fire damage, medium fire damage. We've already got the ice one equipped. Candera, which is electric. Hammer on, which is light. Madoon, gold attack, under life. Steel magic. Steel, basically, because steel enemies. Baker's roguery, which could be kind of funny. Day, weak recovery for all allies. Weak recovery for 1. Patra, battle cry. Repeller physical skill. Daikunda. I don't know what that move is, I'm not sure. Slash boost, which is useful because we use it. And fire dodge. He's wind though, isn't it? No, he isn't. Awesome. Fire dodge. Perfect.
Alright.
I have a few skills.
That is very helpful. Increasing our evasion to fire. And one more time, because we can.
That's a good kitty.
Aww. Again, do we need an excuse? No. No, we don't. So, I now need to definitely talk to the captain of the castle town, so we can get the general.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
This really is getting far too much like Persona 5. The confidants are going out the tree at the moment. So he was stood there. So that's where I need to take advantage.
Why?
Oh, that's a Margo trader. I don't want to sell Mag.
What do you think?
I don't think any of my supporters are... Yeah, the only one that's showing... Oh, apparently Brigitte wants to go up. Okay, we'll raise Brigitte, I guess.
Doubt I'll ever see him again.
No, you will. You'll see me. But first, before I go there, I'm going to quickly go to the church again. In case there's any accessories I can purify.
The tournament is all we will speak of these days. I wonder if there'll be a Nydia candidate. If so, I just don't the upstanding sort. We're already treated with no suspicion as it is. I mean, if any Nydia gives us a positive reputation, it's pretty much the songstress, Juna, right?
Ah, yes, Juna. I remember her.
Close your eye.
I've not got the materials for those, which is a real shame. If I can get graced water, I'm not sure where to get that from, graced water. I think it's an item that's dropped in dungeons. But I now know that the Idols Day is the time to come for that because it's cheaper. So, well, at least I think it is. Right, so we can't get... the only one I want to level up, I can't. So for now...
Now what am I to do?
Let's quickly save our game again. So we can hear from Brigitte.
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. Sorry. If you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. So just go home. Come inside.
Unfortunately,
I no longer have any work for you.
As the dog got away.
The dog is no longer here. Did she run away? That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. I'm sorry, I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, I didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away.
We have a dog thief! Someone stole a doggo. That is a low blow. That is low.
They left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic igniters shall face the wrath of God." It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization.
those people.
Anti-igniter extremists. A bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. But Pup was innocent in all this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I started caring about that thing, I lose it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of it. Why did this have to happen?
Brigitte seems to be fighting through the pain.
For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead.
Tears or not, I can sense the pain, sadness and frustration Brigitte is feeling. Words will be of little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she'll be relieved of such despair.
What?
A book.
I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope.
Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world.
this world.
The only equality is that we will all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. That's not true. You're an elder. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light, even through all that? I can't see that light myself, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you, and your vision.
I can sense Brigitte's profound sadness and her grasping to trust. I'm assuming we will. I guess we're going to get a we're going to get a mission. So merchant can now have 3 skills, which is pretty awesome. And we can also get more items at the magic igniter shop too. I've not even looked at the shop.
In any case,
Here's your pay. I've included what I certified for your future shifts, too. I'll still keep visiting, Brigitte.
why?
She's gone. I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore.
I left the room without another word.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I say I need to get my expression up so I can start a Heismay's confidant route. It won't let me at the moment. I'm too low level, apparently.
The Imp's Den Eastern Materia were full of bandits, but apparently Gabba's took it over.
Is that so? At least we know what we're up against.
Gobbals move in groups. It is possible they are just smart enough to understand the advantages that come with superior numbers.
I guess so.
Their leader is a Gabban king, right? Maybe it's a request. Let's knock him off his throne.
Not just yet. Because I now need to look at getting this next link started. After that, I will be able to do so. Yes, we're doing a quiet stream tonight so far. There he is.
Pardon? Oh, you.
Well, hello there. What are you up to? The city has returned to its liveless self. But were it not for all of you... thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times. But not the slightest doubts about her then. I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say, and I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon my own weakness, and I'll not make the mistake twice.
The truth is...
I'd love to speak with you if possible. I hope you'll make some time for me.
Thank you.
Thank you. I owe you. Just need your opinion on something.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Check out the NPC spying on us in the background there, people. And yes, it's returned to its vibrant self in the pouring rain, but it's from Scotland. It's used to it being rain. No one ever went back to Scotland, apparently, according to the comedian Danny Boy. He said that when Noah asked for 2 animals of each kind because there's going to be 40 days and 40 nights of rain, they told him to piss off because they're already on day 52.
Pardon!
Ah, he actually isn't spying on us.
I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Oh, there's no need for that.
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
I'm not bothered, but are you?
Oh, my skin ain't that thin yet. It's just... that kind of manky scene has been more common lately.
That's a word you don't hear very often these days, manky. Oh, that's a really manky situation, that.
Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got Heismay to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
No, it's interesting. If I say we have a common enemy, it sounds like it's logical, but the truth is, we're talking about improving things. I mean, technically, we have a common enemy is the correct answer, but I'm going to go with shared vision.
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader.
Yeah, more the default core, but yeah.
So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
Oh god, look at the eye smiling there. Seriously, what?
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
Everyone who's watched my SMT streams will be like, where's the chaos alignment? Where's all the anarchy you normally choose? Ah, a double handshake, that's unusual. Profound love for the town as well as his faith in me. Here we go, the general.
The honorable guardsman, Barden.
Oh, the commander.
Within him dwells the virtue of the commander.
He said he wanted to have the general, not the commander.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
So he might need to get to at least rank 3, possibly even all the way to rank 8, in order to continue Moore's next request.
I shall protect the town you all saved.
Yes, there you can see there's three buds, so I think you're right, Queen. The general's next from the commander, and then after that, well, after general, what would it be? Field marshal? That's an interesting design, and yet it looks very familiar, and I don't know. There's a demon from SMT. Kinki. It reminds me a lot of Kinki. Commander-in-Chief, possibly. Oh yeah, maybe that's it. President. You can unlock the president. That's right. That's what's going to happen.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
I'm going to do one of the dungeons next. So what we'll do is we'll spend the night... Yeah, exactly. He does want to start a democracy. It does make sense. It could well be president or something like, or minister or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh god, that might be the final one for the cleric actually. Healer, cleric, minister, or bishop, because it's very much linked to, like, you know, a cleric is seen very much as a theological rank. So we could well be seeing like that. We could well become a person of the cloth. If we choose to do that. Now, I need to spend the night doing something, and realistically, I need to increase my expression. If I want to start a High's Maze link, I need my expression improving. If I can't do anything up here, I'm going to go back to the ship and read a book. Oh, there's another debate. We can do Danganronpa again, people. Okay, let's do it. Yep, see, 346 we are now. Thou art unrefined, one who's begun to walk in the light. And it's all for the Prince's curse. We just want to get closer to Luis. That's all we care about. Oh, well, that's an awesome. That's a very. Is that meant to be like kind of like a peaceful design, like anti-war maybe? That's the vibe I'm getting from it. And no worries, you have fun with the rest of your shift, and I'll catch you another time, Queen. You take care.
Everyone listen! I am...
Listen up! When I'm king, I'm turning half this country's cities into entertainment districts, and the spirits will flow from their costs, free for all.
Oh, yeah?
Those are pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your word against theirs in the debate? If you can make them see the future you're envisioning, I'm sure you'll win some favor. Easier said than done, but you can't pass up this chance.
That's eloquence, not expression.
If it goes well, you might get some donations. Want to give it a shot?
Yes. Okay, let's enter the debate, Scrum.
What? You got a problem with what I'm saying? Hey, wait, I know you. You're that chump who says he'll help anyone in need, aren't you? Well, sit your ass down and let a man who's truly fit for king pluck those flowery ideas right out your ears.
You're talking about flowery ideas while wearing that shirt? You are the biggest hypocrite on the planet, mate.
Everyone listen! I am...
When I'm king, I'm turning half this country's cities into entertainment districts and the spirits will throw from their costs free for all. Whether you're rich or you're poor, every soul can get as pissed as the next. That's true equality. Then after loads of people migrate to our merry sea, the tourists will start pouring in, lining all our pockets.
Huzzah! Free booze, you got my vote!
Oh, that just for free alcohol? Would that do anything to help a place like Martyra, though?
Putting taverns out of business won't matter. I'll make food free as the same answer, so my ranking order is going to be alcohol 1, bring equality, 2, make food free, and then finally the taverns 1. That's the order I'm going to go in, assuming I fuck it up. Let's find out.
Please listen.
We need policies that address tribal inequality and class discrimination. Drinking doesn't solve those. Oh yeah? You got some grand policy you want to lay out? Go on then. Nah, Loveless got no right to say that. Both of them are spitting shite into the wind, but if I had to pick the one that smelled rosier, I'd take Flynn's. Why are you trying to make this more complicated? Don't think you've won.
And yet I'll still do the victory pump.
I knew it!
It was a great debate earlier. You had the other guy take out, and the other guy get totally off guard. A lot of people agreed with your idea. They're still giving a little something to show their support.
Works for me.
And don't you feel like you've improved your eloquence and imagination from this too?
All right.
Yeah, I'm still not strong enough to get to level 3 for eloquence. This is so annoying. Well, yeah, well, that's level 2 even. To reach level 2 for eloquence. Wow. But we've now gone up to 206. We're nearly in the top 200 people.
King draws nearer.
We shot up the rankings.
All right then.
I hear a voice.
I think I'm just a bother to Miss Fabienne.
Ah, so Maria wants to talk to me again. Well, I appreciate that, Maria, but I really need to get on with one of these quests. So with that in mind, it's what we're going to do.
What do you think? Really?
Yeah, so we got Moore's Task Chapter 4. We can do that. The Queen of Cuisine, we need to get the item for that. Then we got the Relic Search at Inventor's Bequest, which is already on. The Man-Eater in the Mine, the new King of the Imps, and then Save the Prince from Death's Curse.
Everyone is here.
Okay, let's go for route map. So we got...
Now then, how far do I run it then?
Right, we've got 2 dungeons. One's in the rain.
What lurks below?
And that one's fine. We'll go and do the Imps Dam. It's 1 day's
What are
travel.
we doing there again?
Let's see. This is the farthest path of the Biani. Should be the leader of the Garbards.
So people aren't the only ones with pompous arses who lord over others. That's sickening.
You would pursue peril.
Garbards can be handful with the leader organizing them. We'd best deal with them now for the sake of the locals.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we go about tonight? But of course, as long as you don't dilly dally at us.
Great. Let's move out.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there. I mean, I could have taken on the other one because it has rain and it might have got us more experience. Right, in the interim, we can raise our courage by hanging out with that's highs, mate. Between the sleeping quarters and kitchen, the run is surprisingly comfortable, eh? That said, it's a shared living space. I don't mind dust, but any uncleanliness or discarded food is sure to attract, well, them. I must clean diligently. We'll quickly save our game. That's not what I wanted to do. When we travel like this, sometimes it feels like I see my hometown on the horizon. I'm admittedly intrigued by the idea of an inheritance, but going back there is a weight on my heart.
Well,
I know I shouldn't overthink it, but always sitting around leaves me with little else to do. Sometimes it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hurt our weapons? felt that coming at the last second. I couldn't stop it. Honing my weapon might improve my courage focus during a fight.
You want to hone your weapons with Stroll?
So,
Right, let's have a look at your blade then. Maintaining two-handed swords can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're heavier, there's more to polish. Sometimes I forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Its upkeep is one of two important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other is?
It has to be durability, right?
well,
That would contribute to its easy handling, I suppose. Anything too delicate is likely to be an unsuitable fit as a long-term partner. Inspired by Stroll's martial teachings, I feel my courage has somewhat increased. We got a triple boost. Once you find a weapon that's a perfect fit for you, care for it with all your heart and it will respond in kind. Perhaps I'll find something like that along this journey, meeting new people and discovering new things in a new land. All of it leads me to who I'll be. I'll begin to understand it after my travels with you. I spent some time with Stroll honing our weapons. And we got some money as well. Or some mag.
You lot! Enemy attack!
Uh-oh! We got creepy flying insects buzzing on the deck! Damn, can't they just bugger off? Anyway, I suppose we'll deal with it against how they run and cause a real headache. 'Tis hardly the time for your show of attempted humour. We should get to the deck and eliminate these pests with haste.
I hope you're prepared.
Why not just barging in on us?
Too much, perhaps? Now accept your fate. Slash! How's that? To ever greater heights.
no holding back.
Reinforcements?
How many are there? Come on, everyone.
Ah, one of you.
Yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? I'll use what I must. Now we strike.
All right, let's go. I shall fight as the noble. All yours.
Oh wow, got loads of new moves.
Ice.
Yay, we just got a trophy. And a load of mag. Also got some experience and some money. And excellent, Stroll's got up another rank on his.
The Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep, forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near. Perhaps the children's anxiety inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that den, now befitting of its name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
The thing is,
This forest is, really big. Searching every nook and cranny will be a huge pain.
Well,
Still, its legs better than some damp dreamy cave. Stuffy place like that always get me down.
Indeed. And 'tis not nice not to worry over attacks from the dark or being cornered in dead ends.
Just.
That said, forests provide ample cover for stalking monsters. We must be on our guard along the path. Yeah, and it seems our Goblin King's using that cover now. Let's try it about knocking off these weaker magic-using goblins. The goblins that use magic wear black. That will easily discriminate the ones we must eliminate.
The goblins are our only problem, it seems. Look at all the bugs. Too bad we can't chase them up with some sort of insects.
That could create its own problems. At any rate, we are here to hunt the goblin. We shall mind the insects as we make our way.
However,
This forest is rather dense. I'd be prudent to watch for blind spots, of course. I should be on the lookout as well. I've completed my preparations. Just tell me when we should be off.
so?
We're up against goblins, was it? Can't imagine there'd be too much trouble. Actually, no. We shouldn't let our guards down. Are we going in? I'm all set to help.
This place is close to town. We best eliminate the threat as soon as we can.
I'm ready. Give the word and we shall advance. Indeed, but firstly, we'll save our game. Just to be sure. So while I've got the chance, I'm going to quickly go to more, because I want to get the new Academia.
Oh.
Why, that's a new archetype. Might I ask you for a demonstration?
You will, but firstly...
Hitting him is soothing in and of itself. I don't forget the hustle of the outside world, even if only for a moment.
Welcome.
Ah, it's a support role. Tell you what, Flynn can take this one for now.
I see.
Yes, he's very much a... He's weak to what appears to be strike attacks, I think. Yes, strike will resist pierce. And has a lot of, like, support ones, very much like the other characters.
This is the Commander. This is the archetype you sense from Barden's way of life.
Right here.
Its heroic embodiment of all that's the stout-hearted officer, one who boldly leads their army from the front, vanguard upon the peace and path to posterity. 3,000 mag is required to study the Commander for the first time. Do you want to awaken it?
I'm counting on you.
This is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a commander. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to lead soldiers proudly into battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the commander. So this is the power of the commander's soul. I shall use it to support my comrades valiantly. I'll support everyone if that's the best way to do so.
Yep.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
The answer is for now no, but we've got it. We've unlocked it.
Oh. You'll come again.
So now what we'll do is get back into the main game. You've seen me spending a lot of mag in this game so far, but it's been good. So, let's go.
What is it?
You lot bounty hunters, be careful, the Goblin King's no joke. I tried taking out his little friends first when the Goblin King suddenly just became stronger. If you're gonna fight it, don't let him be the last one standing. You think you want to take out the cronies first, focus on him, but that's not gonna work out like you think it might. Useful. Do we have any other intel? Ah, here we are. Okay.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Appears to be out of the forest, but he's found Goblin Haven. Stronger comes in numbers. Single Goblins here to splash Harlem's trouble.
Here's the real skinny.
But the other good nap. Okay. But don't go in wielding a staff that'll fly off the handle.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. Right, with that in mind then, let's go to equipment. We need a pierce attacker here, so as much as I want to see her using Gunner, I'm going to need to carry on using my Magic Knight.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Yep.
Okay then. Let's go.
Okay, into the dungeon we go.
What is this?
Cat?
Ah. The hell is that?
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Okay. So they're bigger than they look, but they're not too bad.
Okay.
Oh, we've got the kitty out here. We have a place to save our game. So we've already taken out one of the black cloaked enemies. So we can get our save point in, which is good.
Yep.
Push through.
Very impressive. Like you.
Alright, how's that?
I don't think dancing at me is a good idea somehow.
Yeah, nice work.
Push through.
I knew you could do it.
Alright.
Knock off Beelzebub, get out of
All
here.
of them. We're safe for the time being.
The wriggling vine, otherwise known as a snake.
Spotted. Hey, you found something. We're thinning them out.
Yeah, he's still no showed us for now. We just got to keep going. Ah.
What now?
Hold on for a second. Yes, that prevents paralysis, which could come in handy actually, to be honest.
They saw us. Bring your toes, everyone.
Let's push through.
Let's do this.
Let the battle begin. In the name of
Nice, Fireblade Raider, and crucially we've also got Heat Riser,
We'll do this together.
which is 24 MP but raises everyone's stats for 3 turns. We've got the super buff and we've got access to it now, which is early. That's a very early time.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
And we've just got a lava crystal with an Yay, we triumph.
Victory is ours. And safety hard won.
There's one more back here, yep.
That was brilliant.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Yep, great moves, very easy.
Alright, how's that? Exemplary.
Oh, hey.
Almost done. Fight with all due caution.
Yeah, maybe. Very briefly, go back to original night.
Night!
Not because I actually want you to, I just want you to use one of your skills. Like, I don't need you to go back to that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Meanwhile, while I've got Magic Seeker, I'm actually going to go back to Wizard.
Wizard!
Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I can easily mop up
Magic Knight!
a lot of these by just doing that.
Come on!
Hey, great job.
Very impressive.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Oi,
That was a bad idea. I've just made a big mistake.
what?
No worries.
Don't lose focus.
I've made a colossal error here. I've just realised what I've done at the last second. In fact, I'm tempted to quit this.
Falling back. Advancing.
Yeah, sorry, Peach. One moment. I've just realised I made a colossal mistake, so I'm going to sort it out very quickly. So I am still here. This is a very, very brief intermission, shall we say. I've gone back to the splash screen for a reason. Don't worry, it's nothing major. Okay. This is purely because I needed to reload. That's all it is. Okay. And now we're back. The thing that I did wrong there, I was right to go for an AoE move, but there was one problem. A rather big problem. I had a staff. They go berserk. So I don't want to be on the receiving end of that in a boss fight. It's annoying because it's easy to go, like, basically go through the groups of enemies using the mage attacks. It's fantastic. Cut off.
Let's push through. All right. How's that?
Your training has begun.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Let's push through. All right. How's that?
Was well done.
Yes, and attacking the spine is a bit cheap of me, but it works.
Come on. Let's push through.
That was well done.
Okay, let's keep going.
Nice.
This is bad.
They're onto us.
All right. How's that? Through.
Let's take them all out. Some of it.
Forward.
Ooh, right in the spine.
I can't afford. They die hard.
The freedom.
Still here? Observe the enemy. Take this.
Yep, no need to use magic this time.
I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving. I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Right, in the interim, because I want to get more skills, I've got 37 Heroes Leaf of Light.
Good. I'm still getting strong.
So I guess there's de-armor, which is medium HP recovery. Drop down to 30.
New skills, new possibilities.
Nice, we've now got increased wind evasion, which could come in handy, I suppose. Meantime, Warrior Swordsman. And another one.
I found new power.
I just realised that's mine. He's got maximum for that one, and actually yours, apart from actually, because it could come in handy.
A new means of protection.
Let's level that up.
To greater heights.
Yeah, so we've not got a sleep. They like a good nap apparently. So sleep shot could be handy. That could actually be a good one to use, but I think the enemies use a lot of club attacks. That actually could be a very, very good skill for Hulkenberg to have around here. And I've actually not tried it yet, so I'm going to give it a shot. Especially now now that we've got sleep shot, that might be useful.
Come on! Impressive as ever. All right, I imagine that would be of use. Almost done. Fight with all due caution.
There is loot back here. I want it. Yay!
Keep it.
Found a gold beetle. Nice, that's unusual. A key item. This is where I'd like an actual lock-on system, but I don't think there is one.
Exemplary.
Everything's pretty standard.
Ah, we found a merchant. You're a candidate in the tournament, aren't you? I am too, actually. I'm no bounty hunter, though. Can't even defeat a single goblin.
Doesn't that mean you might not be cut out for this? Why would you decide to run the tournament?
I got fired from my workshop and I couldn't bring myself to tell the missus. When I heard about the tournament, I figured my chance. Oh, wishful thinking. Yeah, you're right, little man. I always started the big picture. Guess leave some of the stones and tell me wife. I appreciate the sense you've taught into me. So let me tell you this. The bounty you'll go come out if you hunt the gobbles wearing black. But specifically when I can't tell you. When you're fighting gobbles, make sure to keep your health up. Thinks I wasn't much use to a man of my strength, but maybe you'll be different. I wish you luck. I mean, it's nice to be told what we already knew, but fair enough.
Hey, great job.
This is where I do like the idea of fighting in the open, in the overworld. Oh, there we go. I think we've attracted attention.
I'm sensing a powerful presence. Seems like the pack leader has finally made its entrance.
Oi!
Hey, that's...
What?
The Goblin King! Be careful! I'm getting sighted, he's way stronger than the others!
Yeah, I'm sure he's stronger than an average goblin, but he's still a goblin. Nothing to fret about, I should think.
Focus.
Would that be where it's so? But a goblin that grows that big is likely to be capable of greater thought. We must stay on guard. What? So he's big and put king in his name? I say he's showing the price of his hubris.
Are you trying to make him angry?
You're showing us such hospitality, your majesty. Let's move now to the exchanging of gifts.
Face me! Then again... Slash!
I can't afford to hold back. No holding back!
I don't want to do it to all enemies, because if I do, it'll cause problems.
Let's stay calm.
I won't hold back!
Nice! Observe the enemy. I'm stepping back. Let justice prevail! Pierce through that! Worthy foe after all!
Hey, it worked. We went to sleep.
Is that all?
Oh dear, they got a critical hit. That's annoying.
Only a flesh wound.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Oh, power of kings! Ha! Die! Follow my lead!
In the name of... I call
Oh well, now that he's been taken care of.
hack and slash!
Nice, we got the scrap metal slab. Yay, and a level up. Awesome.
Greater heights.
And I've got an extra point available, which is going to go to... I'm going to put it on agility, actually. And there's the Imp's loincloth.
Made it somehow.
Right, we managed it. Bloody hell, he was strong. Didn't figure that from a goblin.
Next time, maybe we should skip the insults. All that business about hubris and it's just a goblin.
Oh, I said that more to boost everyone's spirits. You know, rally the troops and all that.
Yes, you rallied the goblin's troops quite sufficiently.
Huh?
Really? You also think I made it worse? Why in here, Flynn? Did I help or did I hinder?
Sure.
I would say you probably should avoid getting the enemy riled up.
I'm sorry.
You would, eh? Okay, I get it. I hear you. From now on, I'll think twice before speaking so lightly of our enemies.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, you're taking it to heart?
Yeah.
To misjudge an opponent's strength is disclose one's lack thereof. My father used to say that. Being humbled like this drives his point home.
Well, that's enough introduction for one day. Let's head back to the recruitment center to report.
What do you want to do?
Wanna go straight back to the entrance?
Say,
I wanna keep exploring a little.
Stay present and focused.
There's not Tari. While our mission is settled, we ought still to beware any foes that remain.
Yes, we should. Because I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna literally finish exploration here before wrapping up for tonight, because I am in the office tomorrow, unfortunately. And because of that, I want to be able to make sure that I'm feeling pretty good. Now, while we got the chance, I'm going to very quickly go back to Knight for Hulkenberg. Say, the sleep cannon definitely helped. We took him out. He didn't get the chance to really attack us. But I'm now going to switch her back to Magic Knight, because what I want her to do is get that leveled up.
Magic Knight!
So the voice actress for Hulkenberg really has fun with the role. Ah, we can save our game, and then there's more loot to find. Go on, Plateau. Save our game, please.
Yep.
Yep. So thanks to Plateau, we can now.
They saw us. Yes, everyone.
That was brilliant.
that solves that.
Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
So I wanna just make sure that I've covered. Ah, right. So that's the way we came in, I think. Okay. So now that we know that, seeing the dotted ropes is the end of the mission, or the mission area. Very similar to Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, where you have the roped areas, and you can either sometimes you can explore them. Most of the time, you see red dots, and you can go no further. Now.
How's that?
Dad! Amazing! Great moves back there.
Yeah, this is where when you play a game like when you play the likes of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, even being able to lock onto your enemies, it makes a big difference. I said there might be a button for it, and I might have just missed it. There might well be an option, and I just missed it in my time, because most of the time I've been able to run through the enemies quite easily. Ah, there's a tooth there. I've just seen him.
Our immediate vicinity is secure.
And we've just found a gritty weapon.
Hey, kiddo, you been forming open volleys to stun your enemies? Ah, it's the talking tooth again. Any more good advice, Suvi? I know. How you getting open and volley one monsters when you smack them a good one? Well, when you attack a stun enemy, sometimes they wake up. If you're in a chewy situation, sometimes not attacking a stun enemy, just waiting your next turn might be the wise play. How was that? I was talking stunning lefty stunted. Well, if you wanted more of the truth, you'll have to find me next time.
Yes, he got to the tooth of the matter. He really sank his teeth into that truth. He gave us a bite of wisdom. He let us chew over our thoughts. He gave us a real bite of knowledge. I could do this all day, mate. I can do this all day. When it comes to puns of this nature, you're out of your class, pal. But it looks like the enemies have all buggered off. They don't want to fight us anymore. The enemies are annoyed. We've cleaned them out. Oh, I wanted to play with you all. All I wanted to do was play with you and make you die for me. Oh wait, she's not in this game. At least I don't think she is. Yeah, there's a confidant. You've unlocked the confidant of Alice. Ah, hello, finally. They've come back. Excellent.
Hey, anyone?
Okay, great.
Something.
Hold on.
Yeah, nice work.
So this is where I can actually go back to mage if I want to. Just to level it up. Go back to wizard.
Wizard!
All right, we did it. Get ready, everyone.
And with that, I can raise our MP up. But I like the size of the staff.
Let's push through.
Well done.
Great moves back there.
And as you can see, because of the mage's attack pattern, you can literally take out quite a lot of enemies quickly. Very, very easily.
Come on.
Hey, good one. Skill.
So that's a brilliant way, by the way, to mag and money farm and experience farm.
Let's push through.
Just get in close with mage.
Great job.
And the best thing is, if they jump to attack you, they jump into your range.
Let's push through.
Exemplary. Very impressive.
So you can just keep doing it. It's great. So for those of you who wondered how I was at the level I was at the end of the last dungeon, this is how. Literally, as boring as this is, it works. It's just a way to keep going. Quickly go to knight, and then all we'll do is Hulkenberg, because you got full MP. With the passive skill that I've got on my wizard and my mage, you get your MP back. So even if you need to get into a battle and use your magic, you can do so, and then get it straight back. It's brilliant. So that's my top tip for anyone who is finding this game anyway a challenge. You don't need to develop cheese strategies like in certain missions in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You don't have to do anything like that. You can simply dedicate yourself, have fun, and keep going with it. And as you can see, all we need to do now is back out. And there we go.
Yep.
So we're going to go back to town in a moment. Just going to do one more run in case of any more loot. Because after that, even though it's slightly earlier than usual, I am going to wrap it up. Purely because I don't want to start any long scenes. And crucially, I'm in the office tomorrow, as I said before, so my time for play is more limited than I'd like.
That was well done.
Yes, that was well done indeed. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Not seeing anything else here. So I think we are at the end. Okay. Let's go back to town.
Yep, we're safe here.
And there we go.
Hey,
It's gonna be night soon. We can't stay to run out in the dark, so should we call it a day and head back?
okay then.
Should we go back to the city and have a nice dinner?
Right?
Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat.
Yep, let's get back. Back to the Martyra Tavern.
All right.
Well, that's the Gobon King taken care of then. Now the people who live around Martyra can rest easy.
Let well befall any monster who underestimates his opponents.
I was still on that, but the lesson is learned. Even should something pose no great threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers.
We gotta go report to the recruitment center, Flynn. Let's get to that soon.
The deadline is.
It'll be a few days until the road to Brawlhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody else needs our help out until then? A fine idea! Doing some good deeds is sure to earn us more support. Of course, we can also help ourselves further by developing our archetypes.
I found myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable.
I shall sleep well after such a feast.
I'd say we're under arrest today. Good job.
I relax, my friend, sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Yep. So here we are. We'll save our game. Now, before we go off, I'm just going to very quickly go and report the mission. I might as well.
But why? Thank you.
Take a look.
Is that... Wow, so you defeated the Goblin King. To take down a whole Goblin mod, not to mention its leader, you're a right force to reckon with. Here's your reward. Take it, it's yours.
We did it.
16,000. We cleared the new King of the Imps. We got courage increased as well from that, I believe. And we have money.
All right.
Nice, our courage is getting higher and higher. And our popularity is up to 64.
Well,
hey, I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I send your way is as good as done in my book.
Listen to all that flattery.
Come now, don't be like that. I'm making sure you're well rewarded,
what do you
aren't
think
I?
of this?
That reminds me, it's not exactly a bounty. We heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital's looking for somebody to take it down. Said something about having it made off with a family heirloom. Plays are all with pretty reeve, but the army's too busy to deal with personal requests, I think. Why don't you give it a go? You feel like you know. Noble on Slumleo Street will have more details.
Yeah?
So it's a monster in the mausoleum. We should do something about that. Maybe a hobo in the capital would know more.
Yep, so we've now got the potential to go back to Grand Trad. And as Maria wants to hang with us, that might be an option, but also Stroll does too. So we have too little time and too much to choose from. And even though it's slightly earlier than normal, that's where we're going to wrap up for tonight. We've had quite a lot of offline social interactivity, and we've also taken down a beast. So, we're going to be back playing this again next week on Monday at 8 PM GMT. But on Wednesday evening at 8 PM GMT, we will be protecting herself from all the mean comments that she gets talked about her when we carry on our playthrough of Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. And then on Friday, back live for the first time in a while, we will be spinning the wheel as we do Gran Turismo 4 Randomizer. Until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And yes, I am a clot who didn't pay attention. I brought a staff to the wrong fight. Better pay attention next time.